Barack Obama. So I called Barack during the Senate, and he ran for U.S. Senate. I called his office. I said, man, can I have Mr. Barack Obama on the show? They never called me back. They waited till I was going to do a live TV show. This is 2004 now. I got the tape around the house somewhere. 2004. And so at the last minute, I got a phone call. I was about to go down to the studio right in my house, go down to the studio and do a live show. It was like on a Tuesday night. And I was going to hate on Barack Obama. Mainly because if you see my shows at any length of time, you know I had this fight or this low-grade war, as Salim Muakil says, against the bourgeoisie, meaning the black bourgeoisie, the black elite, the black intelligentsia. I met a few of them. They're nice enough people, but they're consumed with that being elitist. They're consumed with being, you know, in the rarefied air, if you will. So, you know, so I like going off on them because they're part of, they have the wisdom and knowledge to solve many of the problems in the African American community, but they choose not to for a lot of different reasons. So Barack called the house. First, his secretary called the house. I'm in the house right over here, just right by the back door, because this wall was right by the back door. And so I had an answer machine back in the day. This is 4 years ago, rather, in 2004. Well, almost 5, but 2004. And so the woman said, "Hi, I'm Miss So-and-so from Barack Obama's office. Barack Obama would like to speak to you." And I just like, ooh, I just got angry. Ooh. Tell me about it. I got angry because I thought about just being a kid when I was in school, Ryder Elementary School, 80-something Wallace. And the teacher would tell me, and other teachers and other bourgeois Negroes I knew as a kid, especially these women, I hate to say it, women, and they would say, "Mark, you're supposed to write this way. You're supposed to spell this way. You're supposed to read this way. You're supposed to draw this way. And you have to have high standards. And if you don't have these standards, and you don't do things the right way, then there's no need of doing it at all." Ah! Just thinking about it drives me nutty and fruitcake. And I heard that voice. It was the secretary of Barack Obama. Probably a nice lady. There's nothing against her. But that voice just triggered me, and I was so enraged. And then, because the whole thing, I'm the secretary of Barack Obama. He was like, man, if the man want to talk to me, just get on the phone. You don't need a secretary. Oh, that sounds so elitist and bourgeois. I mean, if he was president of the United States at the time, I can understand. But he was just, at the time, just a state senator. Give me a break. So Barack Obama gets on the phone. "Hi, Mark. This is Barack Obama." And I was saying, I almost picked up the phone. And I was going to say, "Cool, man. We cool. I'm not going to hate on you. It's all right. Let's talk about it, you know." But I was so mad with the previous message from the secretary, I didn't pick up the phone and talk to Mr. Obama, which was a mistake. I wouldn't have been part of the campaign because I'm like Reverend Wright. I'm not as smart as Reverend Wright, not as eloquent as Reverend Wright, but I'm as angry as Reverend Wright. So I've never been a part of the campaign, but at least I'd have met the guy again and we should have chit-chat, had coffee or something. But that was the opportunity. I messed up, and that was a mistake on my part. But just that bourgeoisness, that elitist, I can't stand it. And when I do meet people who have education and they're cool, they're gracious, that's what we need more of. I hope I made sense. I'll tell you that story again in another context or whatnot. But I had my chance to be friends with Barack Obama. There he is. I had a chance to be friends with Barack Obama. Yeah, I know. I blew it, Barack. And I mean, Mr. President. I'm sorry, Mr. President. I really blew it. It was my fault. Yeah, you're the man, and I'm here in the hood.